Dumb cops tries to intimidate an undercover FBI agent, instantly regret it. Let me see your hands. Now, you got no business here. Move along. The young officer's voice cracked with false authority, but his grip tightened on his holster. Standing before him, calm and unreadable, was a man he didn't recognize, not yet. The badge hidden in that jacket could end his entire career, but arrogance blinded him. Everyone on the block froze, watching as a confrontation was about to spiral out of control. But this wasn't just a misunderstanding, it was about to become a national embarrassment. This is the story of the cop who messed with the wrong man. Welcome, story lovers. Where are you watching from? Hit like and drop your city in the comments so we can see how far our stories travel. Special Agent Marcus Hill wasn't flashy. That's what made him effective. After 15 years in the FBI, most of which were spent undercover, he had learned to speak softly and observe everything around him. Off-duty, he lived in a low, old brick apartment in a modest part of town, where no one suspected he was one of the agency's top intelligence officers. That morning, Marcus dressed down like usual, jeans, hoodie, baseball cap, and headed to the corner deli for coffee. Same routine, same faces, same sleepy neighborhood. Except today, something felt off. A new cruiser was parked near the deli, and two young officers stood beside it. One of them kept scanning pedestrians like a predator looking for prey. Marcus noticed, but didn't engage. He wasn't there to make noise. But he didn't know that in just a few minutes, one rookie officer's ignorance would turn his quiet morning into a viral incident that would shake the precinct. Marcus stepped inside the deli, nodding to Mr. Castillo, who was behind the counter. He barely made it to the coffee machine when he heard it. "Hey, you, step outside." He turned calmly. The younger of the two cops had followed him in, hand resting on his sidearm. Marcus blinked. "Is there a problem?" The officer's eyes narrowed. "You match a description. Suspicious male, black hoodie, loitering." Marcus exhaled slowly. It was beginning, again. He looked around. The deli was silent now. A mother clutching her daughter, a cashier frozen behind the register. "I'm getting coffee," Marcus said evenly. "ID," the officer barked. "Now." Marcus reached into his wallet, slowly, and handed over his bureau-issued ID. The officer squinted, confused, then smirked. "Nice try. You think printing a fake badge makes you special?" Marcus didn't respond. Not yet. The second officer entered. "We got a problem?" "Yeah," the first muttered, loud enough for everyone to hear. "This guy thinks he's FBI." Then he tried to snatch the badge. Marcus moved instinctively, grabbing the officer's wrist, twisting it with perfect precision until the cop yelped and dropped his radio. Gasps filled the deli. Phones came out. Marcus released him, slowly. "Step outside," he said, voice like steel. And that's when it all flipped. The officer's radio crackled. "All units, be advised, Agent Marcus Hill is in the vicinity for surveillance ups. Do not engage." Silence. And then the second officer turned pale. They had just tried to detain a decorated FBI agent on his day off. The deli owner's voice broke the silence. "Is he FBI?" Marcus calmly pulled out his second ID, his federal credential, and showed it to everyone. "Marcus Hill, Special Agent, Bureau Counterterrorism Division." The rookie officer's mouth dropped open. Marcus stepped closer, locking eyes with him. "You profiled me because of my skin, not my actions, and that nearly got someone hurt." Outside, patrol units arrived, but no one dared approach. They'd heard the broadcast. The young officer trembled. His career was flashing before his eyes. "You messed up," the senior officer muttered under his breath. Marcus didn't yell. He didn't need to. He turned, took his coffee, and walked out, leaving behind a crowd of witnesses and two officers whose lives had just been turned upside down. Dear audience, if you're enjoying the story, don't forget to give it a like. It helps. The officer was suspended within 48 hours. An internal review was conducted, followed by required anti-bias training for the precinct. But for Marcus, it wasn't about punishment. It was about the deeper disease. He'd worn the badge for 15 years, risked his life countless times, But still, off duty, he was just another suspicious male in a hoodie. It wasn't the first time, and it wouldn't be the last. But this time, someone recorded it. This time, it couldn't be buried. This story became a reminder: authority without awareness is dangerous. Marcus didn't need revenge. The truth was enough. As the video spread online, millions witnessed firsthand how quickly perception can turn into a threat. How many times must this happen before profiling ends? Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more powerful stories and new videos. Take care.